we've got to realize that when you're dealing with a shortage of housing that is built up over decades, it's going to take some time to correct the imbalance between supply and demand. But the short answer is we're going to do everything we can to build more homes. This is going to include making sure that we're funding great projects like this, but it's also going to include a need to incentivize developers who are going to build more projects that have been put on pause as a result of a higher interest rate. Although we see near record levels of home construction across Canada right now, we also see a lot of those that were approved have now been put on the shelves for at least the time being. If we reassess the financial equation, we can inspire people to build more and work with community partners, both private developers and nonprofits, to build a mix of housing for low-income families and for middle-class families. But at some point in time, we're going to run into another bottleneck, and that's the productive capacity of the housing sector more broadly. We need to be investing in skills training to get more people in the trade so they can help build houses. We need to be bringing skilled workers from other parts of the world who can come and contribute their talents here, and we need to be talking to people who operate in modular housing and in factory-built homes that are going to allow us to scale productivity. We've also got a number of measures that are aimed to help municipalities change the way that they permit and plan to allow better communities that are built around density that issue permits more quickly. We need to tackle every single one of these issues and more if we're actually going to solve the supply side of the challenge. We need to build houses, and we need to build them by the millions if we're going to restore the level of affordability that existed when I was growing up. I don't think it's impossible. I think it's a difficult task, but those are the ones that I find are most worth doing.